that is a non-starter for me. We're not doing that here. And I'm sure that once I leave the room, that creeps in. I know it does, but I like to set the tone that, this is not the place for that.
Yeah.
We have a goal, and talking about people that, that then things that don't matter is not going to get us to our goal.
I think when you keep the vision clear,
right.
You know what I mean? If we keep the vision clear in about anything we're doing, if it's a marriage or if it's a business, whatever, we keep the vision clear and stay clear on stuff, then things work a whole lot different.
Right.
And it's easy to get off track.
Yes.
Okay, it really is. And when I know this, you have done, and we'll circle back to some of this, but when I think about things you've done as an entrepreneur, tell me about your daughter and this business and what you've done.
Sure.
Because I've been following this some. Okay.
Yes, I'm so proud of her. I have four children, and they're all awesome. You see me bragging on her a lot because she has gotten the entrepreneur bug. It's not that I don't, I'm not as equally as proud as the others. I think people who are like, does she only care about the one kid? That's not the case at all. I try to keep a lot of that private. Right. But when we bought the coffee shop, 2 years ago, I guess, and really just bought the equipment. My friend Nancy owns the building, and we didn't want to see the coffee shop close. When we started this Main Street, Tazewell Main Street initiative years ago, the coffee shop was really the anchor of that movement. There's always a small business that is the anchor of a revitalization movement in every single town. And in Tazewell, it really was the coffee shop. We had soon after the coffee shop opened, the restaurant started opening, and Between Friends, I think, was the first business to sort of relocate to Main Street. But when we got that coffee shop, it was like, wow, Tazewell has a coffee shop,
Right.
And the Laneys did an incredible job at building that business. But they wanted to move on. And so they wanted to sell it, and I waited on someone to buy it, and it just wasn't happening, and it wasn't really that much money because you're just buying the equipment, So we bought it and took it over, and it grew very fast, and at the time was doing grant work for a nonprofit. I was employed. That was I had a full-time job doing that, right? And I was so busy at the coffee shop, I had to quit.
Right.
And then all of a sudden we're hiring people. We hired, I think we're up to 7 employees at one time. And it was just people were excited about new things and just a little bit of marketing, right? And Kendall was probably 17 when we first acquired the coffee shop. And so she immediately started working and learning, and she's a quick learner. She's a great marketer. And she's been with me on many business ventures since she was little. When she was in the 2nd grade, she would make slime at home and take it to school and sell it. She started a cleaning business when she was in high school. Right. She's cleaning a house right now. She is a hustler. Okay. And she just learned so fast. And so finally, the coffee shop became stable, and so I was able to put my focus back on my actual work and continue to grow that. Okay. And that I can't do that while being at the coffee shop, right?
Right.
And so it just felt like the natural next step to say, hey, Kendall, this is yours now. And she's doing remarkable with it. Yeah. She's bringing in a lot of new products. She's got a gal there who is a great baker, and they've got everything set up for her to do all the baked goods there in-house, and it's wonderful. And so she's also become very involved in promoting Main Street. She's sort of picked up that torch and is helping a lot with organizing events that bring people to Main Street, and just promoting Main Street as a destination.